All right, we're going to do another lesson in Unit 15 Geometry. We're going to do lesson G46, Rotating Structures, and we're just going to do question 1 and 2. That's all we're going to do for this one here. This is actually going to be the last lesson in the geometry unit. It's going to be a greatly abbreviated unit. And so let's get started on rotating structures here. The box at the top there just gives the faces of the different sides of a cube. And then we're going to take a look at number 1. If you've got a die at home, a dice, go ahead and get it because it's going to help greatly with this lesson here. So number 1 says a die is rotated 90 degrees as shown. Okay, so remember dice is plural, die is for a singular die. It's rotated 90 degrees, and we can see it's rotated this direction here. And it's just asking, how do the faces change? And the first one is done for us. The top face becomes the right face. So the number 3, if it's rotated, will now be on the right-hand side. The front face is still the front face, even though it's been rotated. What will happen to the right face? So the number 1, where will it be? Well, if we rotate it 90 degrees, it is now at the bottom. And the bottom has been rotated, is the left. The backside has been rotated. What's the backside going to be? Well, it's still going to be the backside. It's been turned 1/4 turn, but it's still the back. And the left-hand side, which we can't see, is now the top. So go ahead, model this with the dice, follow through the steps there, make sure that you're confident. And that's a vertical rotation. Now we're going to do a 90-degree clockwise horizontal rotation. And I'd like you to model this with the dice and try B, figure out which face becomes which face there. Let's take a look at number 2. Again, we've got a horizontal rotation. This time we're going to go 90 degrees counterclockwise. And I'd like you to figure out which face is which face. The top face becomes the, well, it's still the top face. That gives you a clue. The bottom face is still the bottom face. That hasn't changed. And I'll let you do front, back, right, and left. Figure out which ones those ones are. And I'm going to say we don't have to do B, C, or D because we don't have space in our book, and we're going to skip the investigations. That's it for this lesson. And in fact, that's it for this unit. And so because this is a difficult unit to do kind of like a quiz for, I'm going to skip the unit quiz. And I'm just going to figure out who's done what. I'd like you to take a screenshot or a photograph of your completed workbook for this lesson and upload it when you hit submit so that I can see that you've done this lesson here. And instead of a quiz, I think what I'll do is to see who's been watching the videos and doing the lessons along with me, I'll get you to write the name of a vegetable backwards in the YouTube channel. That's all you have to do. Full marks. All right, that's it. And we'll have one more unit that we're going to do in math, and that's it. We're going to go on to probability. And that'll take us probably about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And we're going to finish up math around the 12th of June. And then the last week, 12th to 19th, will be just catch-up time for any missed lessons or missed quizzes, things that you need to get finished. That's the plan.